Hello everyone, this is Turn 1 Scoop and we are going to open up some packs from Duskmourn House of Horror. We also have some golden packs and also a pack from Carlisle Manor. I think what we're going to do is start off with this is 103 packs, so this is going to take a while. This is all the collection that we were able to do after doing pre-release events and also arena events. So 103. So here we go. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have Dollmaker's Shop, Porcelain Gallery. This is a pretty good card. Whenever one or more non-toy creatures you control attack a player, create a 1/1 white toy artifact creature token. We have House Cartographer, which is the other one. Cackling Slasher. We have Grasping Longneck. We have Inquisitive Glimmer. Enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and then unlock cost you pay cost 1 less. We have a common and Living Phone and Breeding Woods. Alright, let's keep going. This is going to be a long. Open up some packs. It's going to be a while. So Murky Sewer. You all know the other ones. We have Rip Chain, Razorkin, Trapped in the Screen, Threats around every corner. We have Frantic Strength, Fear of Isolation, so Blind 2/3, and then on there, Simone, All Questioning. At the beginning of your end step, if a land enters the battlefield under your control this turn, and you control a prime number of lands, create Primo Divisible, a legendary 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token, then put that many 1/1 counters on it. So prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, and 31. We have Turbotic Expanse, we have Piggy Bank, Tunnel Surveyor, Clammy Prowler, we have Spine Seeker Centipede, and opening this up, we have Leyline Transformation, 4 mana. Leyline Transformation fits in your opening hand. You may begin the game with it on the battlefield. As Leyline Transformation enters, choose a creature type. Creatures you control are a chosen type in addition to its other types. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. So we only have pack one rare. We have Razor Trap Gorge, we have Innocuous Rat, Killer Mask, and we have a gold card, wild card. We have Murder over there as well, if you didn't see it. Alright, we saw these except for Fly, Grand Entryway, Cult Healer, Horrid Vigor, Smoky Lounge, and Misty Salon. Our rare is Roaring Furnace, which is a one in the red. When you unlock this door, this room deals damage equal to the number of cards in your hand to target creature and controls. Steaming Sauna is 5 mana. You have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. We have Velgavot's Onslaught, which is a X and X and 1. Manifest red X times, then put X 1/1 counters on each of those creatures. We have Wiggerfolk Thresher. Everything else you've seen. Glassworks is a room. When you unlock this door, this room deals 4 damage to target creature under control, and at the beginning of your end step, this room deals 1 damage to each opponent. We have also Cathartic Parting. Alright, 97 to go. Here we go. Keep going. We have Fear of Missing Out. When Fear of Missing Out enters, discard a card, then draw a card. Whenever Fear of Missing Out attacks with the first time each turn, if there are 4 or more counters or 4 or more card types in your graveyard, untap target creature. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. We have Rude Spinner, Say Its Name. We have Neglected Manor, Moldering Gym, Whenever you unlock the store, search your library of basic land, put it into the battlefield, tap, and shuffle. When you unlock this store, wave room, manifest spread, then put 3 1/1 counters on the creature. We have Cautious Survivor, Withering Torment, Arbella, and we have Marvin, Murderous Spoon. It's a 2 mana, 2/2. Has all activated abilities of creatures you control that don't have the same name as this creature. We have Infernal Phantom, 4 mana, 2/3. We have Valgavot's Faithful, and also Bashful Beastie. Entity Tracker, it's a 3 mana, 2/3 flash. Whenever an enchantment control enters, and whenever you fully unlock the room, don't call it. We have Midnight Mayhem over here, and Ghostly Dancers, 5 mana, 2/5. Flying. When Ghostly Dancers enters, return an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand, or unlock a locked door, or a room you control. Eerie. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, create a 3/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Strangled Cemetery over here, and Omnivorous Flytrap, Delirium. Whenever Flytrap enters or attacks, if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, substitute 2, distribute 2 1/1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures. Then, if there are 6 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, double the number of 1/1 counter on those creatures. Don't Make a Sound, Lakeside Shack, we have Bedside Beastie, and Dazzling Theater. Creature spells you cast have been booked, and then untap each creature you control during each other player's untap step. We have Sporogenic Infection, it's an enchantment aura. Enters, target player sacrifice a creature other than enchanted creature, then enchanted creatures deal damage destroyed. We have Bottomless Pool. Whenever you unlock the store, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand, and then Locker Room. Whenever 1 of the creatures you control deal combat damage to the player draw. We have Restricted Office for boards. When you unlock the store, destroy all creature with powers or greater. Lecture Hall is 7 mana. Other permanents you control have expired. We have Malevolent Chandelier. We have Boiler Bridge Ripper. We also have Hedge Shedder. It's a 4 mana 5/5. Whenever Shredder attacks, you may mill 2 cards. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into your graveyard from your library, put them onto the battlefield tapped. Give into Violence, Exercise, and we have Toby, Beastie Befriender. It's a 3 mana 1/1. Whenever enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 white beast creature token. This creature can't attack or block alone, as long as you control 4 or more creature tokens you control have flying. We have Let's Play a Game, we have Intruding Soul Rager, and Flood Farm Bridge. We only had 1 Mythic so far. This is kind of poor. Fanatic of the Harrowing. And Split Up. It's a 3 mana. Choose 1, destroy all tapped creature, or destroy all untapped creatures. And yep, we have those. Chainsaw. It's a 2 mana enters, deals 3 damage to up to 1 target creature whenever one or more creature die. Put a rep counter on Chainsaw. Equipped creatures get X and O, where X is the number of rep counters on Chainsaw. We have a Mythic? Yeah, we do. We have Ghostly Keybearer, and then Epidage, Amalgam. On rare, we have Wandering Rescuer. It's a 5 mana, 3/4. Flash, Convoke, Double Strike. Other tap creature you control will have HP. And everything you know. Rip, Spawn Hunter. It's a 4 mana, 4/4. Survival. At the beginning of your second main phase, if Rip, Spawn Hunter is tapped, reveal the top X cards of your library where X is its power. Put any number of creature and or vehicle cards with different power from among them into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in a round. So 2 Mythics and still nothing. We have Wild Mutilator. It's a 7 mana 6/5. It's an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature enchantment. It has Flying Trample. Enters, each opponent sacrifice a non-token enchantment, then sacrifice a non-token creature. The Tale of Tamiyo. It's a 3 mana saga. Mill 2 cards in chapter 1, 2, and 3. If 2 cards that share a card type were milled this way, draw a card and repeat this process. And then for chapter 4, exile any number of target instant, sorcery, and or Tamiyo planeswalker card from your graveyard. Copy them. You may cast any number of the copies. Now, and we have Winter, Misanthropic Guide, say Jund color, or 2 at the beginning of your upkeep. Each player draws 2 cards, and then Delirium. As long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, each opponent's maximum hand size is equal to 7 minus the number of cards of those card types. Again, wild cards, rare. We have Victor, Polygon's Tentacle. It's a 3 mana Demon Warlock Eerie. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock the room, survey 2. If this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn, if it's the second time, each opponent discards a card. If it's the third time, each put a creature card in your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Our third Mythic for today. We have Consume Medieval, and our Mythic would be Tyvar the Pummeler. It's a 3 mana 3/3. Tap other untapped creature you control. Tyvar the Pummeler gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it, and then for 5 mana, creature you control get X and X until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. 79. This is our 4th Mythic. You have Get Out as well. Phantasmal Image is a bonus sheet. It's a 2 mana. You may have Phantasmal Image enter as a copy of a creature on your battlefield, except it's an illusion, in addition to its other types, and it has when this creature becomes the target of a spell ability, sacrifice it. And we have Leyline of Liquid, which you all know. So that's 4 Mythic, and still counting. Reality Twist over here, Betrayer, Bargain. We have Balustrade Worm, it's a 5 mana 5/5, can't be countered. Trample, Haste with Delirium. Whenever Balustrade Worm pay for, return Balustrade Worm from your graveyard to the battlefield with a penalty count on it. Activate only if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, and only has a sorcery. It has haste. Wild card, nothing here, spectacular. You have another Mythic. Alright, you have another wild card. Mythic is Walk-in Closet. It's a 3 mana. You may play lands from your graveyard and also Forgotten Cellar. It's a 5 mana. When you unlock the store, you may cast spells from your graveyard this turn. And if card will be put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn. Exile it. We have Oblivious Bookworm and also Dread. We have Toby, Love. And we have another Mythic. This is a wild card. So going 73 down. We have Fear of Abductions, a 6-mana 5/5. As additional cost to cast a spell, exile a creature you control. It has flying, and then exile target creature under control. When it leaves, put each card exiled this way into its ownership. Restricted Office and Electric Ball, we don't even know, so we'll keep moving. We have Scrap Skull Crab and Rare, which is Unholy Annex, which is at the beginning of your end step. Draw a card if you control a demon. Each opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. Otherwise, you lose 2 life. Ritual Chamber for 5. Now, whenever you unlock this door, create a 6/6 black demon creature token with flying. Battle Straight Down again. We have Ghost Dancer. Another Mythic, number 5. Mythic Massacre 2. It's an XX4 black. When it enters, each player sacrifices X creatures. Whenever a creature you control dies, you may pay 3 life. If you do, return that card under your control with a penalty counter on it. Whenever a creature on opponent control dies, they may pay 3 life. If they don't, return that card under your control with a penalty counter on it. You also have Miasma Demon. Enters, you may discard a number of cards. When you do, up to that many target creature gets -2/-2 until we have Come Back Wrong, destroy target creature. The creature card is put into your graveyard this way, return to the battlefield under your control, sacrifice it at the beginning of your next instant. We have Duskmourn Domination as well. So 5 Mythic and it's only 67 down. Got a rare, Grievous Wounds. It's a 5-mana enchant player. Enchanted player can't gain life. Whenever enchanted player is dealt damage, they lose half their life down to that. We have Omnivorous Flytrap. And we get Ghost Vacuum 1 mana. Tap, exile target card from a graveyard, and then pay 6, tap, sacrifice Ghost Vacuum, put each creature card exiled from Ghost Vacuum onto the battlefield under your control with a flying counter on it. Each of them is a 1/1 spirit in addition to its other types, activate only against the sorcerer. You have another Chainsaw, which you like. And Balagrod's Onslaught. Another Mythic number 6, and we are Flood Farm Urge. This is not just Revival, this is a bonus sheet. It's a Phyrexian mana for green. Put target card from the graveyard on top of its owner's library. Two cards on the bottom sheet. We have Central Elevator for 4. When you unlock the store, search your library for a room card that doesn't have the same name as a room control. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. And then Promising Stairs. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. You win the game if there are 8 or more different named names among unlocked doors or rooms. We have Leyline of Hope for 4. You may begin the game with this on the battlefield. If you gain life, you gain that much life plus 1 instead. As long as you have 7 or more life in your starting life total, creatures you control get plus 2. 59 cards going down. We have 6 Mythics already. And we know that. We are halfway there. We have Fear Exposure. It's a 3 mana 5/4. As an additional cost to cast a spell, tap 2 untapped creatures and 4 lands. We also have the Jolly Balloon Man. It's a 3 mana 1/4 haste and creature token that's a copy of another target creature controlled, except it's a 1/1 red balloon creature in addition to its other colors and types, and it has flying and haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. We have Demonic Council, 2 mana. Search your library for a demon card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Delirium, there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Instead, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Diversion Specialist and Flesh Borrower. We have Duskmourn. And keep going. We have Dazzling Theater for 4, which we already saw, and Prop Room. Untap each creature you control during each other player's step. It's basically Intruder Alive. Or Seedborn Moose. Alright, we have Marvin again. So skipping that. And we have Nashi, Searcher in the Dark, with 2 mana 2/2 menace. Nashi, Searcher in the Dark deals combat damage to a player. You mill that many cards. You may put any number of legendary and or enchantment cards from among them, put it into your hand. You put no cards into your hand. This way, put a 1/1 counter on Nashi. 52 cards. Here we go. Wild card. Blazemire Burge. We have Vagabond's Onslaught. I have Toby, that's Toby number 3. We got Mythic number 7. And this is Walk-in Closet and Forgotten Cellar. You already know that. 47 down. Here we go. Enduring Curiosity. It's a 4 mana 4/3 flash. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. When Enduring Curiosity dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control as an enchantment. Bastard, that's number 3. We have Marina Van Drell, it's a Weeberg. When Marina Van Drell enters, reveal the top 7 cards of your library. Put all enchantment cards from among them into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Lock or unlock a door of target room you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Simone number 3. Mythic number 8. Here we go. Wild card. Split up. And we have Under the Skin. 3 mana. Manifest, you may return a permanent card from your graveyard. Lucid Dancer number 3. Down 39. Almost there. We have Undead Sprinter for 2. Trample Haste. You may cast Undead Sprinter from your graveyard if a non-zombie creature died this turn. If you do, Undead Sprinter enters with a 1/1 counter. We have Altanak, the Tri-Skull, 7 mana 9/9, trample. Whenever Altanak and Tri-Skull becomes target spell or ability upon control of the card. Discard Altanak, Tri-Skull, return target land card from your graveyard to battle tapped. You have Overgrown Zealot, which 2 mana, add 1 mana of any color, add 2 mana, any one color, spend this mana only to turn permanents instead. And we have Kona, Rescue Beasties, 4 mana, for 3 survival at the beginning of your second main phase. If Kona Rescue Beastie is tapped, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. We have Ripshaw Hunter, that's number 2. Entity Tracker, that's number 2. Lone Lake Verge. 34 cards to go. Unidentified hover ship for 3. It's a 2/2 flying. Whenever unidentified hover ship enters, exile up to 1 target creature with toughness 5 or less. When unidentified hover ship leave the battlefield, the exile card's owner manifests the threat. We have Unstoppable Slasher for 3, Death Touch, Zombie Assassin. Whenever Unstoppable Slasher deals combat damage to a player, they lose half their life rounded up. When Unstoppable Slasher dies, if it had no counters on it, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with 2 stun counters. Mythic number 9. Here we go. We have Nico, Light of Hope, 4 mana 3/4. When Nico, Light of Hope enters, create 2 shard tokens. Exile target non-legendary creatures you control. Shards you control become copies of it until the beginning of the next end step. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. 31. So we have 9 Mythic. Number 10. Here we go. Mythic number 10 is Overlord of the Flood Pits. 5 mana, 5/3. Impending for 3. Flying whenever Overlord Flood Pits enter or attacks, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Down to 30 cards. Almost there. We have Spawn Weaver, 4 mana 2/3. When the Spawn Weaver enters, create 2 1/1 black and green insect creature tokens with flying. As long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, insect and spiders you control get +1/+1 and have Death Touch. We have Ghost Vacuum. 28 cards to go. Come back wrong. Bloom Lake. Restricted Office. 25 cards. Here we go. We have Drag to the Roots. 4 mana Delirium. Cast 2+. And then destroy target non-home. We also have Hushwood Village. We have Doomsday Excruciator. It's a 6 mana, all black, flying demon. When Doomsday Excruciator enters, if it was cast, each player exile all cards at the bottom. 6 cards of their library fits them. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card. Go wild card. 22. Still no Valgamot. You have Dissection Tool for 5. Enters, Manifest Dread, and attach the Dissection Tool to that creature. Equip creature gets 2/2 and has Death Touch and Lifelink. And equip, sacrifice creature. Marvin. That's the third Marvin. Leyland Transformation, second one. Leyline of Mutation. 18 cards to go. Reluctant Role Model. It's a 2 mana 2/2 survival. At the beginning of your second main phase, if Reluctant Role Model is tapped, put a flying lifelink or a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever Reluctant Role Model or another creature dies, if it had counters on it, put those counters on up to 1 target creature. Split up. We also have Peer Past the Veil. It's a 4 mana, discard your hand, draw X cards, where X is the number of card types among cards in your grid. Another Insufferable Slasher, which is pretty good. We have Head Shredder. So down to 13 cards, you have 9 Mythic. This is Mythic number 10, alright. And we have the Wanderer again. Is there any other Mythic? Alright, Mythic number 11. Valgamot? No, it's a wild card. It can't be a Valgamot. Tornspire Verge. Another wild card, number 12. Here we go. Who's this? Roller Crusher Ride. It's an X3. Delirium. The source you control will deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player. While there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, it deals double that damage instead. When the Roller Coaster Ride enters, it deals X damage to each up to X target creatures. 9 cards to go. So we have 12 Mythics at the moment. We have Ripshot, that's number 3. And Kona. Number 13 for the Mythic. Is it Valgamot? No, it's Tyvar, the Pummeler. 6 cards to go. It's still no Valgamot. 13 cards. You have Chainsaw, which is nice. We have Nashi. What else do we have? Marina Vendel. Alright, last 3 cards. Is Valgamot in here? Nope. This is a rare. Unidentified hover ship. 2 cards. Here we go. Still no Valgamot. You have another Doomsday Excruciator. Last one. Is it a Mythic? Yes, it is. That's number 14. Is it Valgamot? No, it's another Walking Closet. Forgotten Self. Boo! So there you have it. That's all of the Duskmourn packs. So let's take a look at our collection. Let's see if we were able to make it all the way up to how many percent? 89% after opening all those 103 packs. 89%. All the comments except for one that we didn't pull. I wonder which one it is. 89 uncommons, 53 out of 60 for the rares, 11 mythics out of 20, 52 out of 55, and 52 out of 56, 50 out of 57, 47 out of 55, 48 out of 56, and lastly 29 out of 30. So there you have it. That is the collection for Duskmourn. So hopefully you enjoyed the show, and hopefully we can build something. It is midweek, so we are going to end our video, but we are going to try and make a deck for midweek Magic Duskmourn after opening all those cards, and hopefully we can find a deck that's suitable for us to win through. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you sticking around and watching me open some packs. And until next time, this is Turn 1 Scoop, signing out.